Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Sparking Zero would be one of the best games to come out this year for sure. But that's not. Let's be honest, right? It's not gonna be only a good game. I mean, realistically, we got the Metaphori Fantasio. There's a lot of games coming out in October. Not really. It's only really two that I'm paying attention to. But I gotta say, I will be playing Dragon Ball Z heavy, like heavy, because realistically, even though you can kind of get those same vibes from Xenoverse, it's just not the same. We actually have a true-blooded sequel to the old Tenkaichi games, which are, I don't even know at this point. I don't know how old they are at this point, but they're old. Got to be like 20 plus years old. We finally get a sequel to it. It's got a lot of amazing characters. Dragon Ball Z as an anime obviously has advanced and evolved since those days. We still have those GT characters, which is something I was really looking forward to. Like, I was really wondering whether we were gonna have GT characters, because I felt like some games they just be trying to cut GT out, but in reality GT has some of the coolest characters, and even if you don't like the actual anime itself, it's such a fun era to play in, you know, to send the dragons and everything else. Like, yeah, we got Super, and that's like basically the rewrite for GT, but I feel like we should never really drop GT. Like Super Saiyan 4 and all of that, and Gogeta and all of that, it's always been cool to me. Because to me now, it looks like Dragon Ball Z has three different eras. You know, they have four really. They have original Dragon Ball, they have Dragon Ball Z, they have Dragon Ball Super, and then Dragon Ball GT. And it's like there's four different eras to kind of play with. There's strong people in each era. Obviously, Dragon Ball is a little bit different, because that, to me, that leads directly into Dragon Ball Z. And depending on how you look at it, Dragon Ball Z has two different routes, how it ends up. You know, I'm not gonna get into the whole multiverse timeline thing, but you know, I feel like GT is a timeline, and I feel like Super is a timeline. Even though the Super is supposed to be like the 10 years in between, the 10 years of peace or something in between that and GT, and you know, like Super is supposed to be that little time in between. Z is supposed to be like time skip like 10 years forward, and then that's when it gets to GT. The GT plays all the way throughout. So I mean, yeah, I just know that this game is going to be fun. It's going to be great to play. It looks amazing. Just the effects. I've really been behind on playing a lot of games lately, to be honest. So I've been kind of behind on like releases. Like, I haven't finished Final Fantasy. I think I'll probably put that one on hold until I just get the urge to pick it back up again. Got a new JRPG on the way, and then there's Dragon Ball Z Spark, and I feel like that game is going to take precedent for everything for me. I think that game is going to be probably the most game I play. In terms of, because I mean, generally it's a fighting game. It's just a fighting game. Like, you'll play it in your spare time. Say do story mode and play it and go online and stuff. And I'll just play it against friends and try to best them, try to beat them and stuff. And it should be a lot of fun, to be honest. I don't know if it'll be on that same type of wave anymore. Like, I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much as I did back in the day. Because realistically, back in the olden days, when you would play a game like Tenkaichi, you know, having your friends come to your house and play against you was some of the funnest moments ever. It's the same with Storm, and I feel like Storm Connections didn't hit, but I feel like it didn't hit for a specific reason. Storm's Connections just didn't hit because in reality it wasn't really much different from the other games. It was just a tacked on story. It was just an attempt at another Storm game, and it didn't really give us everything we really wanted out of the Boruto franchise. I feel like this game is an intense celebration of fan service for Dragon Ball Z, and with the creator passing and stuff, I feel like a game like this is needed, and I could just imagine this game will sell incredibly well. We've been waiting for a new Dragon Ball Z project for a minute. Obviously, we had Xenoverse still getting DLCs, and they getting a new DLC now. I'm saying they getting a new DLC soon, so it's like that even looks cool. I might go back and play that for sure. But all in all, I'm actually really impressed with everything I've seen. I've seen a complete list of characters that were cut out, and Pycon didn't make the cut. I'm actually super sad about Pycon not making the cut, because I just feel like he's like a character that's, I don't know, he just belongs there, you know. That's just me personally. If you haven't seen, man, I redid my old Discord and stuff, so now we're finna be back on Discord. We definitely need to get those runs together so I can organize tournaments and such. So I'll have my Discord link below if you guys want to be in that, so try to win some prizes and stuff. That'd be cool. Like I said though, I said in many videos how I felt about like DLC and microtransactions. I've kind of turned the heel on it, to be honest. I'm not really opposed to it anymore. I feel like it's not as bad as I was trying to make it out to seem. just simply because I know the older games didn't have like DLC and microtransactions and characters and stuff. But it's not so bad, honestly. I feel like the roster right now is insane. It's like 181 or something crazy like that. It's an insane roster. And learning about the contract with the Dragon Ball Z game, so apparently with that is that if the character hasn't been like animated yet in an anime, they cannot include it in a Dragon Ball Z game. I actually did not know this, and I'm still not really confirmed on it. I've heard it from hearsay, but I've heard it from a lot of different places that apparently, yeah. So you like Moro and all those characters from the Dragon Ball Super manga, you cannot really use those at all because of certain rights and deals, and a lot of the legal copyright and all that. But apparently, those characters cannot be added to the game until they actually get animated. I mean, it's a little bit different with stuff like Dragon Ball Heroes, because Dragon Ball Heroes has a lot of different crazy content that's animated, so they can definitely use that. And then that would explain like characters like Fu and stuff that I really haven't seen because I haven't seen Heroes. But we get all the different movie characters are coming back. We get the Broly, we get the Super Broly, and everybody. So I don't know, it'll be really fun. I mean, Whis himself looks insane. Like he looks and I don't know if they showed that he had a weakness or not, but he basically can auto dodge everything, and that's really cool, but it's really broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, really broken. So obviously this game is going to be an unbalanced mess, and that's what's going to be like the fun part of it. Like, it's going to be unbalanced, sure, but it's going to be a lot of fun to play, just simply off the fact that, there's every character has their own different power balance, and trying to beat a character that is OP with a character that is not OP is some of the fun in playing like the older Tenkaichi games. I remember playing it, and Ultimate Gohan was savage, and he was super hard to beat. Especially if somebody customized him all the way out, he was insanely hard to beat. And I just remember it was just a really uphill battle. Hopefully they bring back the Ultimate Battle. Hopefully they bring back a lot of things that Tenkaichi made great. Just give me Ultimate Battle, give me a series of battles to do. They got the what if stories, they got the story mode in there, so story mode should be pretty cool. It looks like it's gonna be looking like Tenkaichi 3. Budokai 3, one of those in terms of the story. Hopefully they'll give us like because Tenkaichi 2 was actually fire to me, Tenkaichi 2 story was fire. I think years later I ended up playing it back on the emulator, and I ended up really enjoying myself playing it back. Like, I actually played it all the way through, and that's probably the only emulated game I've actually played all the way through, so that's something for sure. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next tournament, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely hosting tournaments. I'm definitely finna be onto all that. Definitely join my Discord down below if you want to see more news and things related to the channel. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.